Welcome back. Hello, everybody. First stream in yonks. Um, Thanks for joining, if you're with us. 10 minutes of practice left, so I'm going to be using that to just to check sound levels, all that kind of stuff, because nothing's ever the same as when you last left it. So I'm going to go out on track, do a few practice bits and bobs, do a practice pit stop. Just let me know if audio levels are way off, and that will help me out mega. So yeah, let's get to it. Get back into the swing of things. What you're about to see is a league race, Porsche Club GB. They hold a league race. They hold a league season. It's predominantly for Porsche owners, which I am not. So it's been an invitation just to get involved and have a good time. And I'll enjoy this. It's a new, brand new car. Getting used to a new style of driving, all that kind of thing. So it should be enjoyable. But just let me know if audio levels are way off, and let's get out on track and start getting into it. Perfect. Right, laps, get in. It's crazy how much stuff has had to be sort of knocked back into line since the last stream. Yeah, the Porsche GTP is quieter than the stuff that's usually used, but if it's good, it's good. I tell you, I think I'm gonna have a bit of adjustment getting into the swing of things with multi-class and all. That's going to be an adjustment. I don't spend very long in multi-class series, so yeah, could be ripe for a mistake here and there. The main broadcast is done by RaceSpot TV, so if you're inclined to do so, step over to RaceSpot TV. The link to the broadcast is in the description. But for now, let's get into it. How have you been, everybody? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? It's been literal months. This stream is basically like finding a jar of marmalade in the fridge that you know is 2 years old and just hoping that it's not completely colonised. Going to do a few practice pit stops because a pit stop will be required. It's a 40-minute race.
3, 2, 1, right here.
And a pit stop is necessary. That sort of thing's going to be a real test. Hello, chaps. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, at least trying to do some of this. Just hasn't really slotted into the workflow as well as it did. But I want to be back to doing this once a week because it was fun, and and the racing was just an endless pool of clippable things. It was brilliant.
175.205. Right side. Clear.
Oh man. Been video editing most of the day, so I think my eyeballs have already been used up. I'll get some matchsticks.
204.613. All right. Clear.
Ooh. Hey Grant. Now by that, do you mean how long did it take me to get comfortable with the hypercars? And the answer to that will be, still ain't yet. This is going to be learning on the job. So one of the nice things about what Porsche Club GB are doing is that they do this qualifying session.
Right side.
They do a qualifying session to kind of place everybody in a seed order, so to speak. And the bottom half of the grid is put in GT3s. The top half of the grid is put in GTPs. The license, I can't remember now. Doesn't take long. I reckon, like 20 races of good behaviour, and you'd be able to go from rookie to
200.82.
being able to run them. I'm sure of it.
Left side. Clear.
This is iRacing. Yeah, LMU. LMU is lovely, but I just haven't dedicated enough time to it. I like what I like at the end of the day. I do love LMU, but I've only got one of me. There's only one of me, and most of it's spent video editing. But I predict bright things in LMU's future, definitely. Whoosh. That was a big whip, Ben. The grid is just short of 40 people, I believe. Might be wrong. One or two people can't make it.
203.54. Left side. Clear on the left. You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Hi Capsy, thank you very much. That's a lovely way to start proceedings. It's all downhill from here. Hope you're doing good. And to anybody who happens to be just catching this live stream, first one in a long time, but it's a case of getting to the gym. You just gotta go. You gotta go and break the seal, and then it's easier after that. About a million billion things are out of line on the Streamlabs, but as far as I'm aware, it's all back working again nicely. And my mouse keeps on shifting. I might put that somewhere. Right. So what I believe is happening now is the AMs. So I've got 25 people on the grid, and it's pretty much 50-50 split between the GTPs and the GT3s. So it's GTP and GT3. Pros are in GTP, AMs are in GT3. So it's sort of like you're not getting this situation where you've got slow GTP drivers kind of, being weapons on track. So that's a nice thing that they're doing. If you're interested in following the activities, pop over to Racebot TV. The broadcast link is in the description, but the AMs are out qualifying now. So let's have a little look and see what we could do with being done. Best lap in practice was a 140.8. And I'm still getting to grips with the GTP, but this is the one where we're in. Bit of slow-mo. So the league itself is sponsored by Sim Demon. They're a UK-based sim racing retailer based down in Devon, Exeter. If they sell it, there should be a dependable place to buy it, and they're also enabling our entry into this as well. So it would be me and Dean that are also on stream racing, but Dean can't make it due to personal reasons. He's probably eaten a bad scallop. It's going to be lovely to spend time in something that isn't a GT3, something with a little bit of jeopardy. Right, let's join the live proceedings. So we've got the AMs out on track on their GT3. And you can tell I'm out of practice. So as you can see, the AMs are like in the range of somewhere between like 1,000, 2,000 K, 2,000 I rating, and the pros are somewhere around that and above. Most of them anyway. There are some quick people, but don't necessarily represent. Some people are quick, and the I rating doesn't represent it, if you see what I mean. Just waiting for our turn on track. So just in the middle of a screen, you won't see it do anything at the minute, but the ERS box that says 100% right now, that'll let you know what the battery backup is doing, the battery pack is doing on the GTP. But also because it's a fixed setup series, we can't twiddle the MG UK settings, so it'll always try and hover around the 50% mark. Yeah, this is a fixed setup league to simplify, presumably to simplify things for people getting involved. So we're on board with Ryan Penny at the minute. He's currently the fastest GT3 out there on track. He must be doing a cool down lap to go again on his tyres. But yeah, the battery, you've got to kind of preserve it so that you don't run out of battery on your quali lap one after the other. It's quite tricky. That's the only problem with a fixed setup. Yeah, they just use what iRacing puts out. So the fixed setup that you get with a fixed IMSA series is what these guys use, and it's Porsche only because it's Porsche Club. They want to use just the Porsches. That means the GT3 class is in the 911 GT3, and the GTP is in the 963 GTP. I wonder how many times I can say GTP tonight. I think I'm already up to 50. Now Ryan Penny is an individual that I've actually done coaching with before. Now I've only done 3 coaching sessions in my entire time, and this guy was one of them. It was just for 1 hour. I remember he was using an 80% hard cap on his brake pedal, which was causing him to kind of do bad habits, engage in the ABS quite a lot, and all that kind of stuff. And now he is the fastest currently out there. Oh no, Steve Haley's pipped him.
Can't remember if we've been it or we.
And I'll also be leaving voice chat on because I think we can probably trust these guys to keep it clean. that trust might be horribly misplaced. We'll have to find out. Although somebody did just ask if they bin it, can they reset? Somebody's put marbles all over the track, gravel. Somebody's left gravel on the track. Oh no. I believe Ollie Carwadine was the last season champion. Might be wrong. He was definitely up there. And just a reminder, if you want to keep track of what's going on with qualifying on the official broadcast, link is at the top of the description on RaceSpot TV, and they do a great job. They're like cream of the crop in terms of broadcasters, surely.
Qualifying session has ended. Please finish the lap you're on and then return to the pit.
So we've just called out that the AMS session is over, and they can complete their laps and come back to the pits. So they'll basically cross the line over the checkered flag and then just reset back to the pits so that the track is clear for the GTPs. And this is the cool stuff about leagues. You can kind of set your own rules, ambience, and tone. Ryan's abandoned that one, obviously not doing better than he was. Cool. Yeah, this is fun, isn't it? I like this. So now the pros are basically waiting at the pit exit, just on battery power. I like this. This is nice. This feels like this feels ceremonial, if you know what I mean. Feels like it adds the general humdrum and kind of like monotony of an actual race meeting where you've actually got to wait for this stuff to happen. So we're just waiting now for the radio call. Right, Jared, so I've got VRS wheelbase and wheel. The pedals are the SimLab XP ones, which have been under review, and that's pretty much finished. I'm just waiting for one last thing to put a bow on it, and then that'll be it then. But when the SimLab XP ones go off, Acertech have sent a new Invicta pedal set that'll be going on, so that I can then test and review that. So it's always changing. the VRS pedals are having a brief holiday whilst I've been reviewing, filming and testing and using the SimLab XP ones. And then after that, I'll be jumping onto Aces X. So VRS are they're having a spa weekend, or a couple of spa weeks. Brilliant pedals though, absolutely superb, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I wasn't really grabbed by them initially. I wasn't grabbed by them initially, the VRS pedals. I thought, yeah, okay, cool. But as time grew on, I'm infatuated by them, really am. They're so clean and crisp and clear. Yeah, the VRS wheel and base are superb. Even the wheel, like I say, when I reviewed it initially, I think it's something that grows on you over time because the grips are the best that I've used. They're just so good, especially for bare hands. They're just so sticky and tacky, and the shape and the form are just right. Come on. So I think we're going to go in 4 seconds.
Qualifying is now open for Pro Class.
There we go. It's now open. Isn't that all like makes it feel like a proper ceremonial thing. Now watch me spin it. Now the tyres need a lot of care on the initial lap. It's very easy to spin on cold tyres. They need a lot of waking up. Ah, there we go. Right, kick off the first quali lap. Let's just check our brake bias. 44, yeah, okay. 3 degrees rearwards compared to standard. Let's try not to bin it. Hi Vivo. Hope all is good. Oh, off track. That's that quality lap out the window. Never mind, we can go again. We can go again, still got loads of ERS, and the tyres will be in better shape next lap as well. So long as I don't do that too many times, I'll be fine. 2 more, I think. Better. This is better. Much better. Come on, let's keep it. Good. Clean. Clean, clean, clean. Right, it's in the bank. Now I need to collect some ERS battery so I can go again. Hi, Anti-Heroics. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been... how many months? I reckon it's been about 4 months, if not more. It's been a busy, busy, busy time. Busy, busy, but thank you everybody for the support. It's been superb. And I ain't slowing down one bit. But I do want to get back to live streaming. It did sort of break up the tension in between the video projects. It was really useful to me, so I just need to get back to doing them more. But yeah, your support is massively appreciated. Couldn't do what I'm doing without you. Well, thank you very much. Let's give it another one. It's oh, it's still positive, still positive. Oh, now I think this one's out the window. It's all over the shop. Still gonna go though. I could have like a miracle final sector or something. Don't want to give it yet. But I think 4 attempts down, I'm away. I still see it through. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll park it. I think I gave it my best. I'll use this as a practice pit entry. I know it looks like Rob is miles away, but he ain't. He really isn't. He's gonna be he's going to be a really good guy to sort of tango with. His I rating does not reflect how fast he really is. And I've got some learning to do as well. Pretty good. Pretty good pit. Right, got 1 minute. 1 minute until the session ticks over, so I'll be back in 1 minute time. Oh, we got a warm up anyway, 5 minutes worth. Back in 60 seconds. I'm also cracking another window in here. There we go. Right, so to recap then, the race will be 40 minutes long. I don't know. The race is going to be 40 minutes long, a pit stop is required. And the multi-classness of it, GTPs and GT3s together, will provide some interest later in the race. Right, let's spend the remainder of quali finding some good camera shots just to kill the time. That one looks good. Everybody loves that. Right. Open back headphones. How loud is the VRS wheelbase and pedals? They're basically amongst the quietest ones that you can pick. They're pretty much dead silent. Dead silent. The wheelbase in particular is very quiet. However, the VRS wheel has got notoriously loud shifters. The quietest shifters I've ever used have been those on the Simagic Neo X hub or the GT Neo. They're really quiet shifters.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side.
Whoa!
Clear.
This is really, really useful warm-up. The car is absolutely stone cold
Left side.
on the outlap.
Clear.
It's treacherous. I used to have some open back headphones, Sennheiser HD 595s. They were brilliant. I had them for about 10 years. They looked like an absolute mess by the time I was done with them. I switched to these.
Clear on the right.
These are the Steel Series Arctis Nova Pro wireless. Tried a few headsets to replace the HD 595s, and none of them were really none of them were good enough to justify keeping them. But this is a very, very good wireless headset, and I love my music. I want decent audio. These are the only ones that ever kind of fit the bill, and have actually been good with a built-in microphone, so they do really have it all. But they are closed back, but that also helps because they're noise cancelling. I can't hear much when these are on. So the race is going to begin in a few minutes' time. And then it's just keep my head. Yeah, I'm using a headphone mic, so the mic that you hear right now from me is the built-in mic on the headset. It's not as good quality as a full-size mic, but it's much more convenient. When people are streaming and they've got a big old like studio mic right here, that's annoying. I've done that before. It's so annoying.
2.252.
Yeah, plenty good enough. And sometimes good enough is better than the best. Something is better than nothing. I remember the days when I used to do videos on like a Google Pixel 3 XL. That's the phone that I started doing my videos on, or was it an iPhone? Yeah, I think I started doing videos on an iPhone 6s, and then moved on to a Google Pixel 3 XL, then onto a Google Pixel 6, and then that's when I got my big camera and started doing videos on that, and then that's when it got really complicated, and things just took longer to do. So videos became more clunky and kind of difficult to do over time, more time consuming. FDS, why don't I use a 49-inch version? I think it's because I don't want to put too many eggs in one basket. I think a 49-inch monitor might be too fragile.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side.
I could be totally wrong.
36. Pit road is closed right now.
Dean, who's a teammate you might have heard a lot in last year's streams, he's got a 49-inch monitor, and he's like, yeah, I probably wouldn't move it around like you do, because I do that thing where I actually take the I take this monitor that I'm looking at right now, I actually unhook it from the rig and put it on the desk, but it's like
Everyone's gridded.
over my shoulder. So for now I'm just using a 34-inch ultra wide, and
Do you want to create a gap to the GTPs, Ryan?
what you can see on stream
Try
is
and
exactly what
release
I
the
can see.
first wall, if you like.
My monitor cuts off in the same place that yours does.
I think last season we left about 8 seconds or so. 10 seconds-ish.
Right.
Sorry, mate. You were
Time to
really
enter the
quiet.
zone.
I think we left about 8 to 10 seconds last season.
Master volume, do you mean the voices and stuff like that? Because they've always been a bit quiet for me. It's too late to change it now. Can't change it. I'm just going to have to fill in the blanks for you with my own voice. Right, here we go.
Get ready, going green. There's an incident behind. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Whoa. Oh, he's confident, very confident. Nice job, Rob. I told you, didn't I? It's going to be really difficult. Whoa, scrappy though.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Whoa. Shh, don't you dare.
Car on your left. Clear. Car right. Keep to the left.
Come on,
100.
where are we?
4.6.
Oh dear.
9.
Don't want to do this.
The next car's the leader. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
The chance will arrive. The chance will arrive. Just need to let the tyres get out of danger zone because they're still really, really touchy. It looks like he's like a million billion miles away, but he's only 6 tenths ahead. I believe in myself. He is quick though. Now this is the point at which the ERS will start to scavenge.
4.232. You've got the fastest lap.
.9 is tantalisingly even on pace. The GT3s are not a million miles away either, so we're going to be coming up on them soon. Someone's been off in the gravel. Here we go. The multi-class shenanigans start now.
Right side, clear. Left side, clear.
dig your car out of snow. Well, good luck with that, mate. No snow here. It's lovely. Have a nice time, and thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear.
Whoa, a bit boisterous.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. You got about 5 laps of fuel left. Right side. Clear on the right.
There's absolutely nothing I can do here.
Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Oh. What's going to happen here?
199.728. Car on your left. Clear on the left. The leader should sit up.
I'm gritting my teeth.
4.5.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
Right side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. You're losing on
Nothing I can do about that.
1.9 seconds.
The traffic giveth, and the traffic taketh away. Oh, that was a bit Larry. That was. Rob seems to be much more keen to shoulder barge people out of the way. Good lord.
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Why am I in fourth? Why would I want to do that? Right, lost a few tenths in all of that.
.281.
Hi Marcus. Does this car have any ABS? No, it doesn't. No ABS on here. It has got traction control, but no ABS.
Come on, use your brain.
.4 ahead still, Rob. It's keeping it grounded. Hello, folks. Anybody joining anew? Cheers for clicking. Appreciate it. If you want to check out the main broadcast of this race, then the Race Spot TV link is in the description. Oh, I gotta catch him.
2.597. You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
So because this car doesn't have ABS, when you're braking, it will show you lock-up lights. These will indicate when the car tyres are locking up and by how much.
Car right, stay on the left, clear.
So there'll be purple and yellow lights. Purple means that the fronts are locking up. Yellow means that the rears are locking up, and it'll count up in lights depending on how much you're locking up. So a little bit is okay. A tiny bit is alright. Right, 3 tenths faster than the last lap that was. So we're going to have to pit on this lap.
6. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
No. Oh, that was a front right lock-up. Snatching the brake. God knows why. But I could have done without that. That's very lucky for Rob. Very lucky that I did that. I think there's definitely an element of caution that I'm employing here.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel. The leader's pitting now.
That was a good pit entry. 0, 1.
Pit box in.
Yeah,
10,
definitely saved a couple of attempts there.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. I hate it when it does that.
We're done. Get going.
Here we go then. Back on again. He's 1 point something seconds ahead. This is good. The fight is on now till the end of the race.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. There's an
1.3 to catch. Come on. Hey Marcus, I'm currently on the VRS wheelbase and wheel. The pedals are similar XP ones, but I'll be swapping over to Acertec kits pretty much from tomorrow because they've sent all their kind of next gen. Say next gen, it's more facelift stuff, isn't it really? But they've sent their facelift stuff. Ooh. That's somebody who's forgotten to pit for fuel.
150.9.
Well, that hasn't helped much, has it?
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
But yeah, Acertec have sent their sort of updated, facelifted pedals and such, and also the Forte wheelbase, because I reviewed the La Prima and the Invicta. I feel like the Forte should be the happy medium between them, so they've provided that as well. I did love the Invicta pedals, so we'll see how the Mark II compares. That felt pretty touchy then. But I'll tell you this, the VRS wheelbase and pedals have been marvellous, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The pedals, sublime. The wheelbase, sublime. The wheel, it's really grown on me.
The leader's bidding now.
2.6, the gap has gone up because of a
Running 44.93.
an unfavourable GT3 traffic. Just bad timing. That's life. Oh, that's really good timing for Rob up ahead, and it's going to be terrible timing for me. I'm going to be catching him just as we head through the main sector. That's going to earn him a second or two.
You're now in third. The leader's bidding now. Right side, clear.
Yeah, right now. So right now I'm on Simlab XP1s, and they're good. They look really good, especially. They're really, really good looking pedals. But they're not my favourite in terms of out and out performance, but nor would you expect it, because they're under 500 quid. But the weirdest thing about the Simlab XP ones has been the throttle has got a weird curve on it.
202.0.
This will all be revealed in the review anyway.
Okay, you're in second. Good job. Very nice.
But it's got an unusual response curve on it, which makes it sort of tricky to dial out. You can do it, but I do miss the VRS throttle. It's the best throttle pedal in the business. That easily.
Right side. Clear on the right.
2 seconds. The gap has come down a little bit.
the leader.
He seems to be having a bit of trouble with that hairpin. He's locking his brakes quite a bit, so maybe tyre wear is starting to come in for him. Not sure, but he just lost about half a second there. Maybe he's been punishing his tyres too much. 1.2 now. Let's get him. The ERS battery is basically flat. Here we go, late stage charge. Late race charge. I do love longer races for this very reason.
2.32.
Come on, crack. No more pit stops, there's only about 12 minutes of a race left to go. So the ERS system that you can see counting down, 6%, 5%, that is the battery boost that the GTP cars have on board. They recover energy when you brake, and then they deploy it back again to the wheels when you go. But when it hits zero, that's when it can't deploy anymore, so it's running on pure engine power. Oh, that's bad. We're not going to catch him before turn 1.
2.27.
I don't think. Or are we? That didn't feel that didn't feel good. That didn't feel right at all.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Come on. Have another lockup. Go on. Yes, come on. Every time he goes past that hairpin. Oh, we've still got 12 minutes left, so we've still got a good 4 or 5, or even 6. His car looks really squirrely, so he is going quicker, but he's surely tearing up his tyres. What are we going to do here? Oh dear. He's just ever so slightly got it under control.
200. 1.071.
Pass left, Rob.
This is pressure. I love it. Hey Paul. So Paul Weeks has just stopped by and dropped a message in. He's a guy at Sin Demon who have sponsored our entry into this league and are sponsoring the league itself. So give Sim Demon a look. Check their website out. If they've got it and you're in the UK, very good place to buy from. Very, very quick and snappy with deliveries. It's always been a next day kind of thing. Whenever I've needed a little bit and bob, they happen to stock that no one else does. He's got great pace. Great pace and good consistency in the bits where I kind of need him not to. But he's making little mistakes like that.
We're a great spot for some hardware. Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, he's just got that 1/10. He's got that 1/10 he needs to hold on. Oh man. Oh man. Oh dear.
I'll stay wide. Leader is running 42.562.
Nice. Carl called it out.
Right side. Clear. You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
kind of felt like a shoulder barge Ryan then. But first is right there. You know, you can't argue with that. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Right side. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh man. That was not comfortable. Oh no, we do have pit stops. Got 2 pit stops on the menu. Wow, okay.
199.476.
I feel as though I should have pitted that lap. Because my pit entry was faster last time. And if he's in front of me on the pit entry road, I can't gain that time.
Car right. Clear on the right. Left side.
Whoa! We're doing a hacking on him.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah, he's going to be in front of me in the pit entry, so I'm not going to be able to get past him. Oh man, I wish I'd spotted that about the fuel earlier. I could have maybe done it. Oh, that's definitely not going to be helping my campaign, is it?
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 5.6.
Yeah, I reckon that's sealed the deal.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel. The car in front is pitting. The lead is pitting now.
Oh my god.
5 minutes to go.
Is that a black flag? Is it?
Pit box in 10.
I mean, it ain't over till it's over.
3, 2,
But I think it's over.
1. Right here.
Oh, that was a good stop.
Move it, move it.
No, I think that's it. I think he's got it. Christ.
Left side. Clear.
I just gotta hope for the mother of all multi-class traffic to hold him up. There's still hope, as small as it is.
Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
It ain't over. If it can happen to him, it can. If it can happen to me, it can happen to him.
Car 86 has taken the lead. 159.638. Car on your left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 3.
Oh, bad push understeer. Crikey.
Sorry.
I'm not sure that Rob Sharp has got a true first place. I could be wrong. But I think he's going to have to come into the pits this lap. No, I don't think anybody's come in with a plan to fuel save that well. But now that I know that it's a thing, maybe...
Car right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear. Last lap.
What has Rob Sharp done? Has he done a masterclass or something?
199.346.
That's insane. Has he really done that? Right, go over to the RaceSpot TV broadcast now and just see if what we're seeing is true. Because if so, what a genius! What an absolute mastermind move that is. If he has actually done that, that is sublime. What a 500 IQ. What a 500 IQ move that is, if he's actually done that. I'm gobsmacked. So if you're slightly out of the loop, Rob Sharp has just come out of nowhere and basically
Go right.
and basically just completely outmaneuvered us all on strategy. This is for white flag lap, I'm sure of it. What a genius! I'm speechless. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know I'm hamming it up, but just imagine that. No way has he done that. No, he hasn't done that.
Checkered flag.
Did he do that?
Solid work.
I'm actually kind of in disbelief. Rob?
Yeah.
Did you just do that?
Sorry, did I just what?
No, you didn't.
I can't believe that, Paul.
You gotta be joking me.
No!
Oh man,
That was the closest
I-
finish I think I've ever had.
I bow down. I bow down to such genius, I really do. That's crazy.
Oh, survived my first race. I'm quite happy with that.
Well, that was fun. Yeah,
Well done, Carl, and welcome.
I definitely think I've never really gotten the hang.
That was scary as hell. You fast boys coming through.
I definitely think I prefer the feel of the VRS throttle over the XP1 throttle, but it's not much of a surprise.
I didn't cock anybody's race up there.
That's amazing. Well, that has just spiced things up nicely.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
the race
Paul,
is
and
over. Bring it on
whoever
in.
else it was into sector 2 had one of you going outside, and I just stay in the middle, sorry.
I'm gobsmacked.
Fine, Carl, don't worry about it. Fine, fine, all good. Good experience.
So he came in. So Rob Sharp came in on lap 13, and we came in on lap 11. So he's absolutely pulled a blinder. What an absolute blinder that is. I'm going to be talking about that for weeks. Crazy. Just goes to show. So the series, I believe, is 8 rounds. It's every fortnight, so it's going to be in 2 weeks' time the next race, and then the next one after that. So it's quite spaced out and gentle on the schedule, shall we say? That's crazy. I can't believe that. What a genius.
LMU.
Oh yes, I saw that you said you were the artist on that. It's a great looking game, isn't it? The graphics are beautiful. I watched Dave Cameron's videos, you know, and he does a fair bit of that.
Right, this is
Yeah,
the green room, as it were.
I've seen doing stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's lovely. The stuff that they've done is a bit of a leap. Well, really good leap over our factor too, to be fair. But,
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
right, Danny.
Just as a courtesy, I'm on stream in a minute. So don't say anything incriminating that'll bring up a 20-year-old cold case.
How did you do
Ah,
that, Rob, with fuel? How did you?
what a
I
jammy guy.
I lifted a lot. I even had enough for a slowdown lap at the
I
end.
know. I saw you got to the end.
Ah,
I think we went off a bit too hot, Dan.
you absolutely played blinder. Absolutely inspiring stuff. I'm going to be talking about that for days.
Well, yeah, I kind of, I hoped I would be able to do it. So it was amazing. I thought more than me would do it actually.
Did you know going into it you could do it? Because I
Yeah.
didn't think it was on. I didn't think it was on for me at all to do it.
Yeah, but you just have to lift so much. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, every straight you're, you know, 200 meters board, you know, you're off the power. And I thought, I'm just going to get swallowed up here. But it didn't turn out like that. So no one's more surprised than me.
Good surprise.
I've
That,
never
that
won a
is
race on the road, you know, in this championship or any other for that matter. So,
that it's making every race a bit more intriguing now. But now I don't know whether it can be done.
Yeah.
it was fun.
So where did he
So
start?
what brought you to the PCGB, Danny?
I've seen it every now and then when it was running because it doesn't run like 24/7, does it? It's sort of like a once a
No,
year thing.
that's right.
But the guy at Sim Demon, Paul, invited us over to it. Normally I'd bring a teammate, Dean, but
Yeah.
he's been unable to attend. Probably a dodgy scallop, but or at least yeah, he invited us to take part. Sim Demon is sponsoring the league as well with some bits and bobs, and yeah, he's a great guy, very friendly.
Yeah, well,
He's gone.
These interviews are terrible.
He's yanked.
Oh. Can't decide.
He's gone. He's been plucked.
He's been plucked, he's been taken, he's been beamed up.
But that was fun. That was a good fun first round.
Yeah, it was good. It's a bit sketchy past the GT3s. It is very sketchy at times.
It's sketchy with you GTP boys coming through.
Yeah, no, the closing speed is ridiculously high, and you have to make a call really early as to what you're going to do. Because if you don't, then you just get passed instantly by the person behind you.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And if you make that wrong call, it goes very wrong, unfortunately.
Well, the thing is, as well as if you're battling with your same class races, it's a case of trying to make sure that you minimise your
Loss, yeah.
yeah, exactly, because that's what you end up doing at the end of the day. But it's all a case of hoping that they catch you at the right point of the track in it, and kind of hoping to got that.
Yeah, there are definitely some good places to catch, and there's some bad ones.
Sure. I mean, Suzuka's one of them circuits, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a very well oiled track for multi-class. Fuji should be better.
It felt oiled. It felt oiled.
Yeah, at times.
All over the place.
Yeah, I had one little courtesy spin just to check what was going on behind me.
In Spoon, was it? I suddenly saw you dropped a bit back.
Yeah, I think it was just a case of a temporary brain disconnect. You know, when you sort of lose concentration for a split second, and that's it. You're done then. And he's been plucked.
He has. Right, yeah. So I'm gonna go spend some time with the wife now.
Yeah.
She's not finished that bottle of wine.
It's always time for the tea.
Exactly.
Get the kettle on.
Alright. Take care, boys. Catch you soon.
In a bit. See you next fortnight.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, looking forward to
been
the rest of
nice.
them. Ed.
I'm gonna drop off now. Nice to talk to you again, Danny. It's been a while since we raced
Yeah,
at SRM, so
yeah, it has. Yeah, yeah. Time passes scarily quick. I bet it's been about a year and a half if I actually sat and counted it. Who knows?
it
But
may well have been. May well have
yeah, try not to count. But yeah, see you next fortnight and
been.
enjoy
All right, mate.
yourself.
Cheers,
In
mate.
a bit.
Bye now.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, looking forward to the rest of them. So the calendar that's coming up is in 2 weeks' time. We've got Fuji, which, as you can imagine, will be interesting in terms of multi-class. It should be one of them. Very very fast, easy to get past the traffic, unless you hit them at just the wrong moment. Then Imola, Daytona Road, Interlagos, Spa, Silverstone, Sebring. So it's all the classics. All the classics that are good for multi-class. There are a couple of endurance races sprinkled in as well. So you got Daytona Road Course and Spa there.
On the third step of the podium,
Here we go.
Danny, pole position for your debut round of the championship. It maybe didn't quite go how you wanted to go. Talk us through that one from your perspective.
I actually think it went exactly how I wanted it to go. I think I wanted to set myself a nice, comfortable pole time, and then just be hounded by Rob all the way through. He's been so close in the practice times. You kind of know who's going to be your main rival throughout all of this. Rob Miller's definitely put his stamp on that. He is definitely going to be the guy. We're going to be basically sort of snagging on each other's elbows all the way through. And then Rob Sharp just comes in at the end with some crazy strategy, which just completely left my jaw on the floor. So it's been a really nice round to sort of assimilate into PCGB. It's been a lot of fun.
It's certainly been fun to watch, and if you can keep that up for the rest of the season, you'll have two very happy commentators, that is for sure, Danny.
Indeed, I'm hoping so. It was really, really fun. I loved battling Rob, and like I say, we've both just got big red hand marks on our faces now from the absolute strategy slap that Rob Sharp put on us. I can only say it was really, really smart, and yeah, I'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Well, congratulations up. Podium on your debut. Well done, Danny Lay.
Cheers, thanks guys. Lovely, nice and short and sweet. There we are. So that is it. That's it for now. So at the very, very least, the video project plate is stacked full at the minute. So I don't think I'm going to be doing any sort of daytime streams, but I'm going to be doing these ones definitely. So every fortnight, check in, and you'll see the following rounds of a PCGB, and then see where we get. Build up some momentum and get back into the swing of things. I've enjoyed streaming. Now that I've warmed up a bit, it's been great. So thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evenings. Cheers for your support and encouragement. Always makes it way more interesting having you guys on my shoulder. And yeah, there will be a video releasing fairly soon. Just waiting for SimLab to kind of put the last piece of the jigsaw in the puzzle. And then the XP1 pedals, which I've been using, videos coming out on that. But tomorrow, it's basically install the Acertech stuff day, film the Acertech stuff day, because they've sent their updated generation stuff to me. So yeah, lots of spannering to do tomorrow. But until then, enjoy, and thanks very much for joining. Appreciate it. See you again.